what are my strengths as a facilitator or teacher, and what do you think some of the weaknesses are? What are some things, areas of improvement that you'd suggest?
Well, I can immediately speak to the strengths. The things to improve on, I think I would have to think about that.
Okay.
But strengths, you're so encouraging. You are so encouraging and supportive and enthusiastic, and you are doing this work in your own life. So it's like, it's really beautiful to be with somebody who's demonstrating the work in her own life. It's really inspiring.
Thank you. That's really the highest compliment I could receive, Misha. Thank you, because it's not about standing up here and being the authority on sound healing. It's about standing up here and standing in my power to be real and to grow right along with you. If that's the one thing one objective privately that I had, it would have been that, is to demonstrate that in a real way to people. So thank you. I'm glad you feel that way. But
I can offer another strength.
Oh, okay.
But it might be more specific to this experience here. But you're so organized, and you provided like our time together was very well.
You had a map. Did you have a map? You kind of knew what was going to happen.
But without knowing exactly what was going to happen, which was perfect.
Yeah.
I knew sort of what to anticipate, and that made me feel, that reassured me. And so that was really, and I felt like our time was always flowing and efficient.
Great.
Which was really nice.
Way back when I was in college, my teaching background, can remember, learning the rudiments of speech, and I taught speech in junior high for several years, and that old thing about tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. So I always try to have some sort of map. Here's what we're going to do. We do it, and then here's what we've done, and how hopefully there was some integration so that there would be a smooth flow and transition. I guess the word is the transition that I was hoping for, that you understood why we were doing this fundamental work, why we were moving on, how things built on each other and so forth. Because, we had talked in the beginning about filming this out of sequence, and I just went right at the beginning, no, that's not going to work, because it's a growth process.
Yes.
For me and for you and for the audience. So, good. All right. And think about, ways to improve. I think one of my biggest frustrations as a participant in people's courses is that they are not organized, and what is this about, and why are we doing this, and I'm lost, and blah blah. So I'm glad that it was clear. That was certainly one of my
and the workbook is great.
Oh, okay.
The workbook is great. Yeah.
All right. And why the workbook? What do you think we could have done this without the workbook, or would it has been as effective? What about those assignments? Was that
the assignments they're again? It's sort of like the buddy. It's like the drop-in point of self-preparedness or observation. It's yeah. So I think
time consuming though.
Some weeks were time consuming.
Yeah.
And I didn't. That was tricky. Is really committing to what's the time that I'm going to set aside each week besides the time that I'm committed to.
This was a big chunk of commitment.
But joyful. Yeah.
Hopefully a little levity, throw it in. Yeah. Okay, so think about too, because I really do want your honest feedback. If there were things that were unclear to the audience, if there were things that you needed to spend more time on or less time on, that's going to really differ with the amount of experience you have had as a teacher or in your own personal growth. Some things you just can, like journeying, for example, is a good example. Some people can just pop right into that. They go into that place. Your client didn't have a clue. So that might have been something we needed to address more of those issues with, or whatever. So I'm not, again, afraid of that criticism and positive feedback, because that helps make this all better for everybody concerned. So think about it.